The 2026 FIFA World Cup meal at McDonald's is underway with one of 9 legendary cups in the lineup. Christian Pulisic, David Beckham, Lamine Yamal, Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Son Heung-min, Alphonso Davies, Santi Jimenez. And between the posts, it's Grimace. Get one of 9 collectible cups with a FIFA World Cup meal. At participating McDonald's for a limited time while supplies last. All rights reserved. 2026 McDonald's at FIFA World Cup 2026.
This episode is brought to you by Prime. What if you had one more chance with the one that got away?
Sam, you came home.
Based on the best-selling novel from Carly Fortune. Every Year After follows childhood friends Sam and Percy as they reunite in the dreamy, nostalgic lakeside town of Barry's Bay.
Love can be hard to find. So if you're lucky enough to find that person, never let go.
A second chance at first love. Every Year After, now streaming only on Prime.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Before our eyes, and it's up to us to keep the truth alive. Wow. And sometimes when I hear my music, I know this probably sounds crazy, but it's almost like it's not even me, because sometimes the message be too deep for me to understand at the moment of me recording. And although I knew that's how I felt, sometimes after I record a song, the relevance of it doesn't come until later. It's almost like I speak things into existence, and then when it happens, I'm like, I got a song for that. So I know anytime I play that song, I'm just like, I feel some type of way. Because they literally have changed our history right before our eyes. And a lot of us have fell for the propaganda. A lot of us have fell for it. A lot of us are still falling for it. But there are a lot more of us that are woke than you can ever imagine. So before we go on, let's give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. If you didn't get a chance and you're in the Oklahoma City area, if you didn't get a chance to vote, shame on you. But I noticed something. Just last year when I voted, every time I vote, I always see my wife's name like directly under mine. And this year, when I was voting, I didn't see my wife's name under mine. And I'm just still looking because I'm like, I was confused because I always see her name right under mine or above mine. Well, they took it upon themselves, and both my wife and I kind of figured out, like, this is how they getting away with it. They got away with changing my wife to independent instead of whatever she chose to be, whether she was Republican or a Democrat. They took it upon themselves to release her from whatever she quoted herself to be independent. And I feel like if you didn't vote last year for whatever reason, whether you had to work, whatever the reason was, and you are a person of color, they took that opportunity to take you from whatever if you was a Republican or if you was a Democrat, they took that away from you and made you independent. How do I know? Because they just did my wife like that. She didn't get a chance to vote last year because she had to work. But now all of a sudden this year, she's independent. but she didn't choose to be independent. They chose it for her. And when you're independent, you don't even get the vote for either party. So that is the way they are getting away with getting the votes the way they want. Because whenever someone of color is ready to finally vote, what if they, like I said, my wife couldn't vote last year because she had to work. What if that was the same situation for, thank you. What if that was the same situation for Tyreek? Or what if that was the same situation for Ashley? Now Ashley has to not even know all this time. She didn't find out until the day that she actually went to go vote. Which, again, this is when my wife just now found out that everything has changed. So now she can't vote. So now that's a vote taken away from her. And however many other brown people who didn't even get a chance to vote because their because their party has been changed. Not because they changed it, but because it was automatically changed because they didn't get to go vote last year. Now, how does that even make sense? It doesn't. They do what they want. They rig everything the way they want. If they wanted to go a certain way, they're going to do what they want to do, and they're going to do what they can to make it go the way that they want and make it look legit. And that's what they do. They make it look legit, and it's really not. Like even the question that they ask you about minimum wage, they make it look good. They make you think that if you say yes, that everybody's minimum wage will go all the way up quick. No, you don't even get it right away. So it's like they're even writing bills in a fucked up way for us to just be like, oh, yeah. And in reality, we're fucking ourselves. Fucking our fucking selves. I named this episode Juneteenth not just because of voting and all of that, but because it's obviously Juneteenth. And in different states, I noticed that, people celebrate Juneteenth a little bit different. Maybe in Memphis, there would be a all-black and all-brown event. There would only be black and brown that's going to be performing. Well, here in the state of Oklahoma, the good old red state of Oklahoma, we now have to share our holiday, which, fine, I'm okay with that. It's not about the sharing of the holiday. It's about the meaning of Juneteenth and the fact that it's a slap in the face to even have anyone that's not of color performing. What a slap in the face. Like, I don't care how you look at me after you hear what I'm about to say. I don't even care about that. It's the principle. It's not like we're asking to go perform at a KKK rally. Not saying it's the same. I'm just saying that we're not asking to go perform. And even if we was invited to perform, you know what we would do? We would politely decline because we know what it means to you all. So, and I've had a lot of mixed, answers when I ask the question, what does Juneteenth mean to you if you're Caucasian? What does Juneteenth mean to you? Why would you want to get on a stage and perform for us? I'm so serious. Like, what are you celebrating? Freedom? Ringing for you? I'm just asking because maybe I'll see a comment come through and maybe y'all will give me an answer to And the thing is, it's not even the fault of anyone that's Caucasian that's performing. It's not even your fault. It's the fault of the person, whoever's putting together an event for the people. For Juneteenth, you're putting together this event, but you put on this big ass glove so you can slap me in my fucking face. And the first people that you have announced to be performing aren't even people of color. And I've said it before because somebody asked me, well, do you think that, they should still perform? No, I think that for them, they should have just, if they would have seen, I'm sure that they seen Facebook's response. I would have been like, you know what? I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to perform, but I'm going to politely decline. I'm going to come enjoy this holiday with you guys, but being on the stage, I'm going to leave that to you guys. I think that would have been the best thing to do. I just don't believe in going to a Juneteenth event and it not being all brown entertainment. I just don't believe in that. I believe it's a big slap in the face. I don't understand it. So I'm choosing for Juneteenth. I made a post yesterday because I've been looking for certain items. And I didn't know any other way to explain it except to say slavery clothes. I'm looking for the slave dress, like the cotton picking basket and that's what I'm looking for. Not because it's funny. It ain't funny to me. It sounds funny to y'all because of how I said it, but I'm dead ass serious. I genuinely, for Juneteenth, I want to be a slave. I'm going to put on my slave dress. I don't give a fuck how hot it is. Because my ancestors had to wear it in heat, picking cotton. They couldn't, no matter what they was going through, they still had to get up. And they still had to pick that cotton. Period. It don't matter if they had lupus. It don't matter if they had chronic pain. We living in luxury. Living in luxury. When our ancestors didn't even get that chance. But they fought so hard for us to be where we are right now. Right now. To have the little bit of freedom that we do have. Or if you want to call it freedom. They fought so hard for us to be right here. And celebrate this holiday together. To be around each other, celebrating each other. In the presence of each other. And y'all got the nerve to know how much this holiday means to people of color and slap us right in our face with the entertainment that you chose. And then after you seen the response, you oversaturated us with every black artist you could think of. And I don't even agree with a black artist that's not singing about or rapping about something positive. I don't even agree on that. If you're going to have entertainment for Juneteenth, I genuinely believe that it should have a positive message. Not everybody on that lineup has a positive message. I'm almost like wondering, well, what they gonna be talking about on that mic? There are kids, little brown kids that are gonna be at these events, expecting to see an example of another brown person just like them doing something amazing, whether it's face painting, singing, rapping, dancing on stage, line dancing, whatever. They're expecting to see an example in us. And if you are called to even sing, rap, whatever, you need to make it a point to make sure that you have a performance track, and make sure that that performance track doesn't have any curse words in there, because there are going to be children there. And I don't care what y'all say, oh, kids hear cuss words all the time. But do they have to hear it from you during Juneteenth? I don't know how many Juneteenth events that I have been to since I've been in Oklahoma City. And I was appalled when I heard the performers, because I was thinking that they at least had something for the children. They at least had something that's easy on the ears. But whenever you're thinking of Juneteenth and freedom and this and that, I'm thinking empowering music. I'm thinking something that's going to make me feel so motivated. Instead, you guys have turned it into some type of showcase. You got a lineup of artists, and I'm really genuinely wondering, and I'm praying. I'm praying first, because I'm praying that maybe they have some music that I've never heard that's just for kids. I'm not saying everybody, because some people in that lineup, their music is already positive. But there's some that isn't. And you have to remember, and a lot of you guys that are going to be performing, you have kids your own self. And even if you choose to cuss in front of your kids, please do not choose to curse in front of somebody else's kids just because you feel like kids nowadays curse all the time anyway. That's not your choice to do. I'm sure that they didn't make it a mandatory thing to come with clean music. You guys could come however but come on now. As an artist, you have to take the initiative to make sure that all your music is clean for certain crowds. Because if you ever get called to perform, or especially in front of a crowd like Washington Park, it's a big crowd. That's a pretty big stage. So to get on there in front of our people and not uplifting them or giving them courage or strength through your music, or even a good frequency through your music, because some of your frequencies is not up to par. I dare not be at no Juneteenth event and they talking about popping the pussy on the handstand and I'm going to take a nigga money and I'm going to bust a nigga down. Wait a minute. I need y'all to come with the positive messages. Period. I need y'all to be an inspiration to the brown children that are going to be watching you on that stage. Now, I'm not going to be there. But I'm hoping and wishing this for you guys. Because I'm standing on my 10s on this. I don't believe in, and I don't care how many other people that they got after they already announced that they're going to have. And I think the band has maybe one black person in it. I don't care. That alone is the reason why I will not show up. And from now on, until the day I die, I'm not going to be involved in anything that doesn't align with my spirit or doesn't feel good in my spirit. If it don't feel good to me, I don't want to be involved. Don't even ask me. if it's not feeling good, I want to make people smile. I want to empower people. I want people to feel empowered when they hear me and when they come around me. I don't ever want you to feel drained or like you can't do something. I want you to feel the powerful person that you are. Somebody today asked me if I'm a superhero. No, I'm a super nigga. That's it. That's it. They was like, well, what's that on your face? I said, well, it's our flag. Juneteenth. This is us. They was like, well, I thought it was green, yellow, and red. That's what they want y'all to think. But we are red, white, and blue. Just in a different way. We are red, white, and blue. Not this yellow. Now, granted, those are beautiful colors. Those are beautiful colors, but that is not the Juneteenth colors. These are the Juneteenth colors. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be brown. There's never been a day in my life that I was like, you know what? I just wish today I wasn't black. I just wish today. I've never said that. I've always loved being brown, no matter the struggles that we go through, no matter the problems, we always somehow prevail. We always somehow make it out. And I know sometimes people like to compare us to roaches, because roaches, they never disappear. They come back in herds. Well, okay, well, if you want to call us roaches, fine. We coming back in a herd. More and more every time. We ain't going nowhere. I don't care what you do to kill us. We still here. Hard to kill. So, man, do what you can to uplift people. You know, if you are someone that is not of color and you like, you know what, I want to learn, come learn. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying to perform, no. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. And feel how you feel, say what you want. But I do not believe that any of our lineup should be. And when I say I want to go to a all-black event, I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to see white people in the crowd. I'm saying I want to see all performers that's going to be. Now, I want to say Juneteenth on the East is all brown performers. And I will be there. I'm going to go see. So, you know, if you don't know much about your ancestors, if you don't know much about your heritage, take this time and learn. It's so much to learn. Take this time to inspire. Some of you are so amazing. I'm telling you, like, y'all do some amazing things. But you don't, for some reason, like the world to see you doing those amazing things. And I get it, because, thank you, baby. I get it because I was one of those people, like, growing up, like, I was capable of being a lot better than what I was. But I chose to be a certain way. Mean. I was a bitch. I was angry. I was sad. I was going through things, and because I was going through it, I wanted everybody to feel me. You know, and then now that I'm older and I'm realizing that was a wasted opportunity. I could have already been great. So let's not delay our greatness by being who we think we want to be. Because I thought I wanted to be that person, and that's not who I am today. But if I would have been the genuine person that I am now, it wouldn't have been as hard. Don't be afraid to let your light shine, no matter who it blinds. If you going outside and you know that the sun hurts your eyes, aren't you going to put some sunglasses on? Well, then they need to put some sunglasses on if your light is just too bright for them. That's a them problem. Because you're going to keep on shining. You're going to keep on being that amazing person that you are, no matter who is blinded by your shine. Oh, well. Oh, you blinded? Well, you should have put on your sunglasses. Because my sunshine ain't stopping. It's just going to get brighter and brighter. And you're going to be even more so blinded. So keep on being that amazing person that you are. Whether you brown, white, purple, pink. Now this part goes to everyone. No matter who you are, be the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Inspire someone. Show someone what greatness is by being great. Because we're all capable of it. We all can be great. Some of us just choose not to. Some of us just choose to struggle. Some of us just choose the path that we are on, and we don't have to. Because the path is right there in front of us. All we got to do is use our light that is shining to show us the path. Don't be fooled by the facades and the fuckery. Because they will be out here to fool you. They'll give you these big fancy words. They'll speak so, they think, so much better than you. Because they're using these big, huge words. No. Don't never let nobody put that veil over your eyes. Take that motherfucker right on back like, hey, I see what's going on. Wake up. Wake up. There's too many of us that still sleep. And I'm ready for all of us to be awake. Because once we're all awake and we're on one accord, do you know how powerful we'll be? We will be so motherfucking powerful. I'm talking about if we're all on one accord. Real, true unity. I'm not talking about no race riot. I'm talking about unity. Genuine unity. Coming together and making some real fucking shit happen. Making your generation be blessed in abundance of whatever you put in their path. You can make it happen. We can make it happen. We can make a change and we can do it together. But the key word to that was together. If it's not together, it won't happen. If we genuinely want to change, all the leaders that's in charge, we need to have a motherfucking sit down. We need to have a sit down. Because there's no way that we don't have the things that we're supposed to have right now. Let's just be real. There's no way that what's the real reason? It's been kept from us. It's been taken away from us. We have to get it back. We, as a whole. You, if you hear this message was meant for you to hear. You know what you have to do. Let's do it. What's understood don't need to be explained. I don't have to explain. Because if you're looking into this camera, then you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And you already know you're ready. And if you're ready, you know what to do. You know what to do. Let's do it. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, Twitch, Thread, Lemonade, Favorite It, Seen You. Have y'all already downloaded the new app, Seen You? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It is created by a black man. And his backing is Facebook. Well, not Facebook, but you know the man that created Facebook, Tom, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. So it's definitely an amazing app. All you got to do is download Seen You and type in The Real Janelle. Find me, add me. Yeah. So I'm hoping to see everyone on the East, but wherever you choose to be on Juneteenth, I just hope that. Oh, and MySpace is back. So y'all, we got some platforms that's coming back and giving some good energy. I'm liking Seeing You. I'm loving the energy from Seeing You. So I think if they start a live, I'm gonna be going live on that for sure. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in, that's been hitting me up. That's just been amazing. You guys are amazing, for real. I love you guys. My couch potatoes, y'all are just everything. And when I speak, anybody that knows me, y'all know I don't have a racist bone in my body. I'm not speaking on Caucasians not performing because I'm racist. No, I'm speaking because certain things are just meant to be the way they are, if that makes sense to you. If it don't, then hey, I don't agree with it. And I won't associate with something that doesn't feel right with my spirit or feel right with me at all. So yeah, Juneteenth, let's have a good time and celebrate and see some good entertainment on the East Side. The East Side always seems to keep it all black, and I love that. Somebody said, I know you ain't talking about John B. I don't give a fuck if John B came. As much as I live, I don't give a fuck if it was Justin Timberlake. I don't give a fuck if it was Justin Bieber. And I love me some Bieber. I don't want to see him on the stage for Juneteenth. I don't give a fuck if it was, I know y'all love Jelly Roll. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was Jelly Roll. Not on Juneteenth. No. I don't care if it's your mother and she just so happens to be Caucasian and you black. I still don't want to hear her for Juneteenth. Respectfully. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know y'all like, what the fuck? Pity. As fuck.